Black Mamba.
And the sports fan
We can get it off for us. I got to turn my attention because we got to do a short opening here.
Yeah, man.
Because when we talk to Rev, and a lot of people see the Rev here, but the Rev's the Rev.
Yes.
Yeah,
First and foremost.
He's a minister and services your church down there.
4th Street. 715 West 4th Street. Come on out every Sunday at 10:30.
Yeah, and tonight, I mean, one of the things as a Rev, you're always on call. I'm
a chaplain at AI Hospital, and I'm on call, so I got the grade go.
There you go.
Yeah, so you're going to be departing us tonight, but we
Yeah,
got the
that's
truth.
awesome
We
thing.
got the truth. So that's coming your way and everything, as a Rev always does. But I just want to commend him for the work that he does. That people don't, they see him on here and stuff, but they don't really know the Rev and what he does.
Yeah, we laugh and joke a lot, but he's out in the community.
My wife said one day, she said, "That's the same guy." She was watching his show. She said, "Is that the same guy?" Because he does a good. The name of the church is
Church of Redemption.
Church of Redemption down there and great church, Joe.
Been there.
Yeah,
they do a lot. They have a daycare. They do a lot of community outreach. I love it.
But we thank you for your work and what you do there, and we'll get more into letting you holler and scream next week. I know you got a lot on your mind tonight.
I want to talk about the Sixers #1 pick, who they're going to pick, what's going to happen to the Sixers. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Sixers going to have the #1 pick. This particular year, upcoming season, they're going to be the team everyone talks about being the up-and-coming team. The following year, 2 years from now, LeBron James is going to come to the Sixers.
Oh.
You know, he like to go anywhere with a whole bunch of talent at. He going to come to the Sixers. That's right. He going to come here.
See all the talent here and say,
yeah, he going to go in. He see all that talent. He got to go there.
I'll give me another trophy.
That's right.
I'm the 61st of the
That's right. That's what's going to happen.
Boy,
That's the Sixers team.
That's what the Rev gives us sports fans each and every week. So definitely come down. We're down here at Game Changers on Monday night. But put your hands together for our solid stat man.
Oh, there he is.
All right.
Got somebody better, let us know.
Yeah, and AG's
Come on
in the
down
house.
here.
AG.
All good is in the building.
And the guy that's
behind the solid stats.
Yeah,
Behind the stats.
But you read good.
Well, it's just like this. They asked me, do I pay for my boat? Do I tie my own bow ties? Who has time for that? They asked me, do I do my own stats? Who has time for that?
That's why
I'm a busy man.
That's why you don't grow hair here.
That's right.
Well, let's go if we can real quick because when you talk about solid stats and everything, we got some great stats going to come up tonight.
Excited, man. We're excited. We talk about street ball all the time. We talk about, we got this big major street ball tournament coming up. You want to zoom in on that? Make sure you guys get your tickets on Newark High School. So it's going to be exciting to bring up some street ball lineage, some street ball legends, and I'm excited to bring up our guest tonight. Joe, let them know who's coming up tonight.
The one and only Mr. T. Parham.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Please, T. Parham, Google it right now.
We talking about some real old school balling.
Yeah, you're talking about legends and stuff, and solid stat guy. This guy's got more basketball knowledge.
Yeah, well, he's a legend.
Yeah, well,
he's a legend, and we always, and I like to say that this show always bring light to those legends and those really street legends that a lot of maybe some guys heard of, maybe didn't, but we like to bring light to him and shine light on the stuff that he's done and what legacy he's left behind and what he's leaving in the community. Great stuff he's doing. So I'm excited to bring him up.
I met his family, great family over there. He got his I got to put shout out to his grandson over there. What a voice this guy's got. He's got that radio voice TV.
So you heard that?
Yeah, we need to get him involved with it. Yeah, so we're going to have to talk about that. And of course, to my right here, as always, formerly of the Harlem Globetrotters, doesn't get any better. The guy that kind of does everything in the community constantly, Mr. Joe Richmond.
Joe!
Are you focused, Joe? Are you focused?
I'm
very focused.
I am focused.
Before he gets talking, spin your ball.
Oh, man,
you got the ball.
You got the ball down.
I have never seen Joe Richmond without his ball.
He look right without the ball.
I walked
He know what his blanket.
And then Mike has said he got to go help him get some stuff out of the car.
brother Mike.
Had a little surgery, so he didn't want to strain himself. So Mike going out there, I said, you got to carry his ball in or what?
I totally, man, I feel naked.
Hey, man, it's a Tuesday night. We're doing a show that we normally do on Monday on Tuesday night.
You had it here Monday night, didn't you?
Yeah, we're a little off today, but that's all right.
But Joe does a great job with us, and I'm excited about the guests.
It's good.
When you talk about this gentleman, your family's known him for many, many years.
But he's the reason why I was with the Harlem Globetrotters. He was the reason why I've refereed all over the country. This gentleman that you're going to meet tonight, a true legend. I can't wait. I know Solid Stance is going to be on it tonight.
Can't wait to answer all the hard questions. All the hard questions.
I want people on Facebook and stuff that's watching right now, and even if you're watching on TV, take a minute, pick up your computer, and Google
Mr. T. Parham, Parham. Please go do it right now.
That's right.
Yeah, you'll be amazed what this man knows, and we're going to have him right here on Sports Fans. My name's Tim Qualls.
Yes,
we're going to get this thing going. Riv's got to get out of here. We're going to remind everybody, Game Changers every Monday night except for tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, and
Don't forget to hit about Harlem Team Delaware.
I know we got to talk about our sponsor.
I haven't got there. I was going to Game Changers.
Okay, all right.
I was going to Game Changers every Monday night at 7 o'clock. And we
Thank you for cutting the check, Auto Team.
Yes, they do. They do a great job. Auto Team Delaware.
Auto Team Delaware.
Not only do they stepped up and did this, and that's where I was going. They became and said, "Wait a minute, you guys are putting this together. We want to be a part of that. This is a big. Let's talk about this
Huge,
before we go to break.
Huge.
You know, this is huge. I mean,
Best Buddies. We're giving up for Best Buddies, man. We're raising money for Best Buddies.
Tom Wade and Carworth out there. Thank you guys.
And so even if, just so you know, and you guys will start to see this, even if you can't make it to the game, you're still donating to Best Buddies with raffle tickets. So help out in that area. We're still giving back.
You can buy raffle tickets?
You can buy raffle tickets. You can get the big raffle tickets.
What are we raffling?
We can raffle off front row seats to the Harlem Globetrotters. There's going to be one. Signed autograph basketball. We got a
87s package.
87ers package, and also a couple Visa MasterCards. So a lot of good stuff.
How about one-on-one with the Rams?
I know.
Game to 3.
Yeah.
Now you're talking big time right there.
You go over to a lot of games over in Philly. Maybe join Rev in a 76er game or something.
Hey, if you can beat me, 76er tickets. But you got to be able to beat me, baby.
And Monopoly or
the basketball one-on-one. No refs, no dunking.
But yeah, I'm so excited for this because you guys got the street ballers coming in from New York City, and they're going to be.
We're going to crush them. Sports Fans All Stars going to crush them. We're going to crush them. We're going to crush them New York City ballers.
Now, wait a minute. I got to break this down because the Sports Fans TV All Stars didn't exist before. You guys kind of formed a team this year, and you're looking at the three of them.
No worries.
But they've been out recruiting a little bit.
We got a powerhouse team coming.
No worries.
A powerhouse team coming. Believe that.
You got Big Mike.
We ready.
Oh, Big Mike gonna be there.
Big Mike gonna be there, baby.
Hey, somebody told me Tell Davis coming.
Tell Davis gonna be there.
Davis be there.
I just heard Gary Lumpkin's coming.
Gary Lumpkin's gonna be there.
Baby. I just heard Reese Farrell and the great Sneaking Lace. They coming up.
They
was here.
We
don't just want New York. We want New Jersey, Philly, Maryland. Come see Sports Fans.
And I'm the water boy.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You can wear those little shorts you like to wear.
You guys put this thing together not one time.
That's a different shit. Okay.
Tim, you got sneakers you can come out and play with? I guess it's just my age. That's what it is.
You're going to be the head coach. You're going to be Phil Jackson.
Yeah. But I am focused, which is a great organization that Joe, you guys put together, you and your brother and stuff. I am focused, and the Good Fathers are coming
Yes, my
together.
man. Shout out to Mark Richardson. He's going to be providing the shirts, uniforms. And once again, we right here at Sports Fans, like you said, we're not only here at Game Changers, but we're in the community.
That's right.
And this is our outreach to the community, and we're looking so hard to really take care of our people at Best Buddies.
And
so come on out.
Always can use more corporate sponsors if you want to do that. I want to thank Auto Team Delaware because they stepped up. I mean, they do this, but they said, hey, we got a good basketball team since these guys went out and found other people to play.
Hey, and Auto Team Delaware, you can't get no bigger than that. And I definitely want to thank out my man, Dr. Patrick Ward and Optimum Health Group. Thank you for coming through for us. Man, we're excited. Pastor, it's going to be for real up in there.
Oh, it's going to be for real. Listen, it's about to get real up in here. The Rev is ready, baby.
Here's what I like most about it. Now, Dorian didn't have anything to do with the pricing of this.
And why is that?
Because it's too reasonable.
Exactly.
It's too reasonable.
Exactly.
Don't get me started.
If Doran was pricing it, he'd be
Nobody could afford to go.
$35 in advance,
That's right.
$45 at the door.
Value exceeds expectations.
But now that I scared you, what Doran would do, because this is more the Rev and Joe and some other guys said, $10 in advance. Now,
Yes,
we're going to go
$10
get the kind of entertainment, because you guys got basketball going. It starts what time?
1 o'clock. I mean, the festivities start at 1.
It's going to be great.
What about the three-point shooting challenge?
Three-point shootout.
We're going to have the Dr. Dish shooting machine. Come on, rapid fire, let's get it in. We're going to have a lot of competition
Remember,
for
right at
everybody.
Newark High
So if you're
School,
not in the
July
game,
8th,
if you're not playing in the game, you can still come out them stands.
Yep.
And guess what? They're only a nice donation to get into some of these competitions, and it's all for a good cause, Best Buddies.
Yeah,
That's right.
$10 in advance, $15 at the door. You can get tickets by coming here.
Right
or
here.
You can get
Go to
tickets
Sports
going
Fans
online.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Pull up the link. You can get tickets there as well. And come to the show. We get tickets as well there. So a lot of ways you can get tickets.
Yeah. And of course, it's all about the kids, Best Buddies, so definitely come out and join them. But once again, Auto Team Delaware, when you talk Auto Team Delaware, you got to mention Cadillac,
100
Subaru,
years.
Kia. They're all right down there on Pennsylvania Avenue. We thank them so much because
Yes,
without them,
yes,
we wouldn't be
yes.
telling you about
Ain't nothing like a Parham.
Yeah. And we're gonna go hear a little bit more about them
right
and
back.
everything. We'll be back with more.
Sports fans!
I got you.
Sports fans, what's up? I told you I was coming down to Delaware Cadillac. This building's been here 100 years. That's incredible. I'm down here with my main man, John Danzy. John Danzy, what's up?
Dorian, how are you, buddy?
I'm excited, man. I'm glad to be here. Listen, now I talk about Cadillac all the time on Sports Fans.
Right.
And I talk about this place being here 100 years. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Delaware Cadillac has been here since 1916.
Wow.
And actually, up until 1966 was the sole distributorship for the Delmarva Peninsula.
Wow.
Until in 1982, the current ownership took over, and now it's known as Delaware Cadillac.
Man, that's incredible. Let me ask you a question. Now, when I think about Cadillac, I think about luxury. What are some of the things people can expect when they walk into a Delaware Cadillac showroom?
Well, look at the showroom. When you come into our showroom, it's beautiful. We have the
Absolutely.
brand new XT5 here, which replaced the 2016 SRX. We have Escalades, and the all-new CT6 sedan. You want luxury? That car epitomizes luxury.
Now listen, the Rev's always on the show and he's always talking about how cool Cadillac is, and he's talking about when he brings his car to service. What can they expect when they come down to service?
Oh, service is our middle name. You come in for service, you're going to get a loaner car out of our service department. And it's not a loaner car like they do at Enterprise or Avis. You're going to get a Cadillac.
Wow.
You come in an Escalade, you're leaving in an Escalade.
Love it. Listen, let me ask you another deal. Now, of course, thinking about Cadillac, we're thinking about expensive, right? We're thinking about expensive taste when you're looking at a Cadillac. What kind of deals can somebody expect?
Lease deals. Lease deals is where the deals are at. We can lease an all-new 2017 Cadillac Escalade for $799 a month for 36 months.
That's awesome, man. So come on down and see my main man, John Danzy. John Danzy, what's the address?
1606 Pennsylvania Avenue, right off I-95, exit 7.
Exceptional service, first time, every time at Delaware Cadillac. Come see us.
It's your boy, the Rev. I'm here at Delaware Cadillac. Listen, I'm here to bring you the truth. Delaware Cadillac is the truth. Come on down. Come see us.
That's what I'm talking about. Come see John Danzy and the rest of the salespeople here at Delaware Cadillac. Sports fans!
Game Changers, located on Route 40 in Newark in Elizabeth Plaza, is one of the only crab houses in the area. Now with a brand new patio for outside dining for many seafood dishes, featuring the best crab cakes in town, to shrimp, clams, oysters, crabs, you name it. Happy hours from 11 to 6 with a $5 menu. And you can get $1 colossal shrimp, $1 fried oysters, and all you can eat crabs when available. Plus, Bud and Corona Light draft specials all day long. Game Changers, come down and see us.
Sports fans, what up? My main man, Joe. We always do it, man. First of all, I want to welcome to the, I would say welcome to the stage. I came to rock the mic right now. We got AG, our Solid Stats is in the building. So behind Solid Stats is AG, give it up for him.
My man, AG, all good in the building.
Hey, listen, man, you got to introduce Coach. Tell everybody out there in the world what they getting ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go on your phone right now and Google his name. His name is Mr. T. Parham, one of the best in the building. When you're talking about basketball, this is the almanac right here, a living almanac of basketball. When you look at the referees that you see in the NBA that's out there running up and down that court, they're out there because of this gentleman. A lot of history, John Chaney, Jay Wright, Martelli, Herb McGee. When they need answers and they need understanding of what's going on, this is the man that everybody talks to. The one and only, Mr. T. Parham.
Give it up for him.
Thank you for coming out, Coach.
It's my pleasure, of course. I enjoy this kind of setting.
Yeah, that's right.
No
that's
doubt.
Right.
And I enjoy trying to give out some information of my time involved with basketball, which has been practically my whole life, since I was a young teenager in the schoolyards of North Philadelphia.
There you go.
Well,
Hey.
Coach, he a Detroit man, so I want him to kind of talk to you a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Detroit's all right.
That's right. Hey.
One of our top guys went to Detroit and stayed there.
There you
Ray
go.
Sheen Scott.
There you
He was
go.
the coach of Detroit.
Look at that.
He's
Wow.
one of our guys to help start the Baker League.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and he went to Detroit and never came back.
Well, that's yeah. Normally it's the other way around. Hey, but Coach, we're excited to have you on here, man. And I was just kind of digging deep, man. I'm talking about you put up stats back in the day that was incredible. We're talking about 50-something point games, 60-point games. Just unbelievable stats. Your career growing up playing ball, it was incredible, man.
I was lucky back then. I was in the start of what I consider the basketball renaissance. And back then when I was starting to play, a young teenager, 12, 13 years old, there wasn't many of us playing basketball. So we learned how to play there with everybody else, and it all led to this. Baseball was one of my first loves. But as the war came, there was not enough players to play baseball. So we went to basketball, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So starting off, it was baseball was the game.
Yeah, that was baseball. That's how far I go back. See, a lot of blacks weren't involved with basketball back there. See, I'm 80 years old. 80. Happy to be here. When I first started playing, it was a few. Well, wasn't that many blacks. When I was around the schoolyard playing, it was mostly the Caucasians playing, and then I watched them and learned how to play the game. They let me play when they didn't have enough people. I was only 12 and 13.
I seen that. There was a couple of times when you played on a team that you was the only black guy on the team.
Oh yeah, I have been on some of those over the years.
Now, did I see this? Am I seeing this? Did you play with Wilt Chamberlain?
You played with Wilt and played against Wilt. I had both sides. And you'd rather be on his side. Because we're talking about, in my opinion, some people say, well, you're from Philadelphia, that's why. No, I've seen all of them from George Mikan on up. He's the greatest ever. Greatest ever. You can't beat him.
Now, how do you think a guy like Wilt Chamberlain would have fared in today's basketball game?
He'd probably average 40, 50 points a game, 4, 5, 10 blocks, 20 rebounds today. The man, we talk about a gentleman that played the whole game.
That's incredible.
There's no set down. When Shaq and them sit down here 5 minutes, he's still gigging.
He's still playing games.
Yeah, he's still gigging.
And now the game has changed. Now you've seen the game evolved over the years so many different ways.
Yes,
what are some of the biggest differences you see right now in today's game and from the game you started off playing?
Well, the first game when I started off playing back there, it was the old-fashioned way. Move the ball around, call the 21 play, hold the ball up. There was no shot clock. See, none of that, all that stuff is later on. To me, is what transfers the game into what it is today. It's speed game. If you can't run them down the court, they can't use you.
They can't use you.
All you young guys out there, you have to be able to run the floor.
Gotta be in shape.
That's correct. You have to have speed nowadays.
Yeah, well, you need. I mean, hey, I don't know. I can't imagine a game, right, without the shot clock. I mean, that's a whole different ball
That's
game,
a
right?
new game, yeah.
It's a whole
That
different
shot clock.
ball game.
The shot clock came from the ABA, and that transformed the whole thing of basketball.
I mean, there was even times, you talk about history of basketball, right? I mean, you've seen it all. I mean, to the point where Lou Alcindor was, before it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, where they banned him from dunking the basketball.
Dunking, people don't realize.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where the sky hook was developed.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so tell us how the game has transcended in that area as far as big man, post man. The game is going away from that.
Well, see, in the old days, you had to have a big man in the pivot to play. The game was involved around it. As we see now, the game has changed so that they're traded to get the top picks in basketball down in the NBA. And from what I understand, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, they're all guards. They're all guards. Guards run the league now.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Guards run the league. I never thought I'd see that day with little guys like myself, 5'9", 5'11", running the whole NBA.
What's more of a European style a game too, right? I mean, the game is just not even. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you is the game better now in your opinion?
I like the way the game is played now because see, I was in that era where you could, if you got a lead in the game, you hold the ball, the four corners, and the old-fashioned would hold the ball. People don't pay that kind of money to see four corners and nothing happen, no action.
Well, Tim still play like that. You know.
But if you know, any games, if you watch the games, all over the country, the NCAA, that's what they have now. If you can't run up down the floor and score, you can't win.
You can't win.
You cannot win.
Now, Coach, let's talk about the way that you introduced everyone to the other true science of the game, which is basketball officiating.
There you go.
Well, basketball officiating to me was after I started and I saw I could no longer perform basketball, it's time for me to move on. But some people would tell you I was a referee on the court. You know, when I was trying to play. I was referee.
Does that mean you was making calls that didn't really happen?
Well, no, I followed the game and I really didn't aggravate those referees and all that. I never, get thrown out of a game. The game is over, shake hands, see you tomorrow, whatever it is. But now, and the referee part of it is, we had to, this started with the Baker League. I was in the latter part of our game and we had to move along. We, in the Baker League, we developed so many young referees, and the older guys in the NBA was with us. I name you some of them. Earl Strong. Come on. He came there, Earl Strong. Joe Gashu. Come on. You take Joe Crawford right now, who just retired.
Joe Crawford.
He came through our whole program.
He made a lot of bad calls against my team.
He came through the program. And Leroy Alexander from our league. Jesse Thompson, John Thompson. There was a couple of guys that never got a chance to play to referee in the NBA, just like some black players never had a chance to play in the NBA. So it was the same thing.
Talk about the Baker League. Talk about the Baker League.
The Baker League, see the shirt here? The Baker League started because we were in 1960, because they would not at that time let us play in some leagues. There was only a few leagues around for us. They wouldn't let us play because they called all of us professional. So what we had to do, when we took it out, we started our own program. 25th and Diamond and Mecca up there in Northfield, basketball and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
We started our own program. And the result of that became the Baker League, which was, in my opinion, I was there from day one. They say I shot the first shot up there. Anyway.
You heard it here on Sports Fans.
They called me a gunner. I don't know why, but I scored. I was a team player. But they started that program up there because we couldn't play anywhere else. We started that. Now, we had to play. Now, listen to this. The top program that it becomes, we had to play outside. And when it rained or you had a little wet weather, the game had to be canceled or called off. So we got with Mr. Baker, Charles Baker, that's his name, because he got us inside the recreation center. And that's what started the operation of a lot of leagues in Philadelphia that are still operating now because of Charles Baker. That's why this is called the Charles Baker League, because of Charles. He was how his uncle worked in City Hall, and when you work in City Hall, of course, you can get all kinds of connections. so Uncle Charlie got the recreation center open for us, and once we got inside, the league just took off. We had NBA players. We had players from all over the NBA in our program. And it became the program, which was the #1. The NBA today still uses some of our rules.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the D League, they still use some of our rules that we started in that league.
Wow.
That's incredible.
I'll tell you.
I mean, you can only get that history.
As a sports fan.
Sports fans. And for those who don't know.
Look at AG. AG taking some notes.
Yeah, I looked it. Well, he's young. He doesn't understand. He'll listen. Yeah. At the end of the day, you'll know what the story is.
Well, you
Talk about, because you was there, because a lot of people don't know this, but the Baker League was played at McGonigal Hall.
Yeah.
At Temple was McGonigal Hall. And one of the legends up at that school was John Chaney. Talk about your relationship there a little bit.
Let me get you the way we got to McGonigal Hall first. Started out at 25th and Diamond. We went to Bill Gray's church down in North Philly there.
Bill
We
Gray.
played inside. Reverend Bill Gray was pastor. And then we lucked up and got into McGonigal Hall. Indoor air conditioning. That was a home to us. They couldn't run. We stayed in there for 20, 30 years.
Yes, sir.
The rest of the league.
Wow.
And that was a great thing. And it turned into the whole situation in Philadelphia's turn.
Wow.
The Baker League was started with teams in three or four different areas of the city. John Chaney, Sonny Lloyd. Great combination of guards in Philadelphia. Sonny Hill, Ray King Scott.
Yeah, Sonny Hill.
Ray King Scott, they had a team. So we had two. Who else was Jay Norman and Guy Rogers.
Come on, you talking about some of the 50 greatest players
That's right. These are the guys that started the league.
Rogers.
Right? Then I had Herb Janey and myself. We had North Philly. And that's what started our program. Everybody was assigned a day. You could get any player that you want. We played under NBA rules. And a couple years after we got started, when we went to McGonigal, the Warriors, if you guys remember, some people may not remember, the Golden State Warriors, when Philadelphia Warriors, they were sold to California.
Wow.
Well, they gave us all their equipment, 24-second clock, uniform, they gave us a ball, they gave us all that stuff, and that kept us going. Because at that time, we did not have a whole lot of finance.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What's some of the
Parham.
Yeah. So we talk about these names, right? These incredible names, Sonny Hill, right? What's the stories? What stories you can talk to that kind of change, the look of Philadelphia basketball?
Well, once that started, the Baker League started, we had all the top name players, plus the NBA players that played the Warriors. From there, it took off. Yeah, we had some great football players that even came and played. I don't know if you guys remember Tim Brown, the running back. Well, he started in the Baker League in Philadelphia.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Charlie Generette.
Wow.
Penn State tackle, New York Giants, started there.
Wow.
And then I thought the best guy of all of them was the late Johnny Sample.
Wow.
Won 2 Super Bowls,
Wow.
2 different things. He was a great basketball player. He used to beat me up all the time on the court, but that's football.
Right.
But that's what helped take us along. Yeah.
Wow.
It's incredible, man.
Yeah.
You talk about history. You talk about learning a lot, because you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going.
That's true. Very much so.
And so it's an incredible thing to see, a legend and to talk to a legend.
Well, thank you.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So there was things we were looking at, and you didn't go on to play college ball.
Well, that's my own fault because my academics, young man, understand me. Yeah, they said I was a great basketball player. But the first thing I tell when I go speak to young people, they said I was a great basketball player. But I did not take care of my academics like I should have. It was, and the other part of that thing was this. Here I am, supposed to be a great basketball player, playing with Wilt, all city along with Wilt Chamberlain, the greatest ever. I only had 2 college offers.
Wow.
Yeah. Kansas. Wilt was going to take me out of Kansas with him. I couldn't get in there because of the grade thing. Temple. And the other one was North Carolina A&T. Well, I couldn't get in because of my academics.
Wow. Listen, Coach, we're going to be right back in a minute. We got to take a break because we got to pay for this show. So we'll be right back. Sportsman!
Sports fans, I'm down here at Kia Wilmington talking to my main man, Larry Price. Larry, good to see you, man.
Good. How are you today?
Good, man. I can't complain. Listen, I want to talk a little bit about Kia, talk a little bit about the product and where you guys came from, man. I remember at one point, people talk about Kia, they didn't necessarily want to buy one. Tell me some of the things that changed.
Well, Kia's been a long journey. Starting back in 1994, when we only had the Sportage and the Sophia. It was a car in the market that really everybody felt was a little cheap. But today, I tell you what, we can compete on every market segment of every vehicle car, all the way up to the Cadenza, the K900, which can compete with a BMW 7 Series.
These cars look good.
Also, you have the Sedona for the van person. You have a Sportage, which is in the middle of the SUV. And then, of course, we have our Sorento with a third row seat. V6, we have a 4-cylinder with gasoline direct injection. All of these vehicles will get you good gas mileage, up to 30 miles a gallon.
Nice. Kia has one of the longest warranty in the industry. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, our warranty is the best. It pretty much doubles everybody with the exception of Hyundai, which is a cousin.
Okay.
Now, that warranty gives you 5 years, 60,000 miles compared to everybody's 3-year 36.
Wow.
5 year 60 comprehensive, bumper to bumper. Plus, you get the 10-year, 100,000 miles engine and powertrain. That gives you a very long time while you're paying for your car to be covered with no hassles.
Hey, man, that's awesome stuff. You guys got a good reputation. I talk about you all the time on Sports Fans. Give me an idea of what a customer can expect when he comes in to see you.
Well, I've got to say, I've been here since they opened this Kia store in 2009. I want to say that one of the things that we do here in Kia Wilmington is we do everything that we do for our Cadillac store and our Subaru store. What we'll do for the busy customer who has to get service, we'll give them a loaner car.
Nice.
And if you have a major problem, we'll do a drop-off and pickup. Not to mention, we try to treat everybody here like they're at home. We have a nice waiting area. We try to give you complimentary drinks.
Where are we located again?
1606 Pennsylvania Avenue.
1606 Pennsylvania Avenue. Come see my man Larry Price at Kia Wilmington. Sports Fans.
Game Changers, located on Route 40 in Newark and Elizabeth Plaza, is one of the only crab houses in the area. Now with a brand new patio for outside dining for many seafood dishes, featuring the best crab cakes in town, to shrimp, clams, oysters, crabs, you name it. Happy hours from 11 to 6 with a $5 menu. And you can get $1 colossal shrimp, $1 fried oysters, and all you can eat crabs when available. Plus, Bud and Corona Light draft specials all day long. Game Changers, come down and see us.
Sports fans, what up? Hey, listen, if you want those Philly tickets, make some noise! We got Big Mike in the building joining us, man. We up here with a big legend. We got Big Mike, another legend. This ball plays everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So exciting stuff, man. So Big Mike, what's up, man? Welcome,
Not much, man.
Welcome to the show.
Happy to be on the show,
always
man.
a friend of the show, Big Mike. You played in the Baker League, right?
Man, it was an honor to be in the Baker League.
Yeah.
You talking about the All-Star game? It brought everybody in the city out. You talking about great players coming from Europe, great players coming from the NBA, guys in the local neighborhood. It was just an awesome feeling to be on the floor in front of all the fans enjoying that game back then.
That's incredible, man. What's some of the stories you remember from playing in that?
Man, I had one of the greatest stories that my brother knows. When I got selected to play in the All-Star game one time, I had to play against Barkley. And he was doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, but I kept running. Like T was saying earlier, you got to be in shape. So I know them guys don't play hard in the summer. They play their whole season, 80-something games. They coming to chill. So I just kept running. And the first thing he said, yo, I'm not sticking Richmond. Somebody else, we don't stay still.
Man, it's incredible, man.
Yes, sir.
When you just talk about the stories, and you know me, I'm a guy. Look, I'm a Michigan guy. I'm from Detroit. You know, we had St. Cecilia down there.
He's all right.
We had
He's still all right.
We had some ball plays, right? But you know, but Philadelphia, I didn't realize how embedded and how enriched Philadelphia basketball was until I got on the Northeast. And I just gotta say, man, I gotta give it up. I gotta give it up for what you guys are doing. It's an incredible thing.
Well, let me say this as a gentleman who's been involved with all of that.
Yeah.
When we started our program and started to cook basketball, the basketball that we had to catch up to, actually, and I hate to say this, was New York.
Look at that.
I hate to say it, but we had to catch up with them and surpass them. The New York owned half of the NBA.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I can never get around that, which is the truth. They owned half of the 80% of players in the NBA at that time
was from New York.
Was from New York.
Yeah, New York. They
was
produced,
New York.
produced
They had 10 million people. No wonder they're out there.
But you talk about the Baker League, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about some of the legends of the Baker League, such as your Mr. San Martino's, your T and your Claws.
Let me give you
Come on.
You had Keith, the people that helped run the program and kept it going.
Legends in their own right.
You had T. Shields.
Come on.
You had Claude Gross. You had Vince Miller.
Come on.
You had Tony San Martino.
That's my man. I miss him. God.
Let me go. Sal Murphy on the mic.
Yes. Oh, the original.
Fred Douglas.
Mr. Oh,
Coaches.
come on. These are legends. Do your homework.
These are people that helped us out over the years to keep this whole thing going. It couldn't have been done without them.
And so the players currently, NBA, college ball players, who has the opportunity to play in this game, it's guys like you who paved the way, right? You guys paved the way for these guys to be playing today. So it's important that these kids understand their history and understand the opportunity that they have. It's because of the sacrifices that you got.
Well, maybe they can understand this. I did not see or go to my first NBA game till I was 16 years old. That's unheard of today. Where did I go? Down to the arena. Next to they might remember this, next to bandstand. That's where the Warriors played. Wow. It was small. And everybody down there that handled everything was the people at OU. We were the only ones in there from Northeast High School that was of color. Everybody. When I tell people that, they just can't imagine. Young people just can't imagine what it was like there.
But this is what I want to touch upon. I'm looking at my brother over here with his UTEP basketball legend shirt on.
Right.
And he played under one of the top coaches and one of those players that you talk about, that Tiny Nate Archibald.
No doubt. No doubt. That he has a record, in my opinion, that'll never be broken. Led the league in scoring and assists.
What do you think about Westbrook?
With the triple doubles.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But
they didn't count all the Archibald triple doubles, all right?
I heard some talk back in the day before I got on this mic.
Okay.
They were talking about LeBron James.
Okay.
Well, we're talking about a guy, in my opinion, who's the greatest all-around player ever in the history of the NBA.
They got Rev in here.
I heard him.
And that's LeBron.
LeBron James.
Okay, so now you watched a lot of basketball.
All of them.
You watched a lot of basketball.
All of them.
And so your opinion is going to count on this one. It's like if you eat brownies, you know the recipe, right? You telling me LeBron James, in your opinion, is the greatest all-around basketball player of all time?
In the history of the NBA. Let me go through it. Maybe I can make people understand.
Here we go.
Here's a guy who can play center, guard, forward, rebound, run, score. The worst part of his game when he first came is scoring.
Yeah.
Hey, the man averaged 30 a game. He runs the team, and I believe he's a halfway coach too, because he runs the show. And I think he could ref the game if he had to. LeBron James, one of the great. To me, I see him all. Hey, I heard the Rev back there. I hope the Rev said I'm still playing. Don't get mad at me, Rev. I'm just telling you, I see that LeBron James. I watch him. Hey, he can guard anybody.
Right.
He can score on anybody.
Okay.
He can do it all. I can't think of it. Will Chamberlain's the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
There's no contest there.
Where does Michael Jordan feel in your category of ball players?
Well, I always say Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the greatest, him or Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
I can't decide on. That's a tough one.
Okay.
I can't. They don't won championships, which doesn't even count.
Okay.
But when you look at their overall game, what couldn't they do?
What couldn't they do?
They're all pro defense. They're all pro offense.
Yeah.
What couldn't they do? Those two guys.
Coach, I want you to talk about another Philadelphia icon on another part of basketball. I just want y'all people out there to understand what we're talking to here. Talk about Stephen A. Smith a little bit.
Stephen A. Smith, you're talking about the announcer.
Yes, sir.
Is that right? Oh, this guy got great things. But try to understand, don't get mad at Steve.
Yeah.
Steve is out there making him a living.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at him. That's only his opinion that he's giving.
That's right.
So anybody get mad at him, I don't understand that. He slipped up and said something. He said that to took care of him a little bit.
Yeah, right.
But he knows the game. game.
Yeah.
And he's making a great living.
That's right.
He knows he follows it.
That's
and he
right.
knows the great. Sometimes he speaks out of order, which any of us can
That's
do.
right. That's all right.
But he knows the game. I had to give him credit.
This looks like the red.
Yeah.
He had a little game to him, though, T?
He played a little bit. See, I didn't really see him play that much because Steve is from New York.
Okay.
See, he's from New York.
I thought he was a Philly guy.
No.
Okay.
He came down here, and
gonna get this straight.
the first thing he came down here, he worked for the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Okay.
As a writer.
We got
See,
history
and then
here,
he spread it out. See, no, it wasn't a great player. It was a good player.
It was a good player.
Yeah, yeah,
Good player.
yeah. He
Do
was
me a
great.
favor. Let everybody know when you played with Will Chamberlain.
When I
How'd
played
that
with
feel?
Will, or against Will, now which one you talking about?
Against him.
I played with Will and I played against him. And believe me, it's better playing with him.
Yeah.
Believe me. You understand? There's a guy that's the greatest of all time. There's no comparison. I hear him on TV discussing sinners. It's like in the schoolyard.
Yeah.
When you go to the schoolyard recreation center, you're in there and they get, you're having a pickup game.
That's right.
Well, my thing has always been, give me Will,
Yeah.
and you take the next 2 picks. I don't care who you got. You understand?
That's right.
Because I got the game in control.
That's right.
I got Will.
That's right. That's right.
I remember, let me give you I remember, this is when Will was first in the league. We went up there, he put on some games because they used to have those barnstorming games and all that, and we were going up North Jersey to play. Well, here's some of the names that they had up there, and I hope some of you, especially older people, remember me. They had Walter Dukes, they had Ray Felix, they had Sherman White, Dick Gaines. Oh, that's great. Floyd Lane. I don't know if you young people remember those guys. Anyway, so we go in the gym, and they tell me who they got. I said, look, man, I don't care who you got. We got Will. I don't care who you have. I'm coming here. We got Will Chamberlain. Now, I don't care what you do, who you got. We beat them, too, by the way. Yeah. They were great players, those guys. All those guys were great players.
This one's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. What's your favorite or the best experience you can remember playing a game of basketball with those guys?
Playing with?
Playing a game of basketball. What's your number one experience? What's your favorite? What's the best experience you can talk to?
The best experience that I can talk to that I was involved with. That's a tough one.
That's going to be a tough.
That's a tough one because I'm the type of guy that when that game is over, win or lose, I'm gone.
That's it.
I don't check no scorebooks. I like to win and the game, play hard, but when the game is over, I'm gone. There's no sense in well, you did this, you did that. And people, they debate, they run over, and young guys run over and check the score and books and all that. Man, I never looked at one.
You just like the game?
Yeah, look at the game.
Like the game they play.
That's correct.
What advice can you give to these young kids right now?
What I see is they don't play enough basketball. You do not get good by watching TV, sitting down, talking about it, and discussing tomorrow in school who the greatest is and that kind of. You do not. You get better by playing. You have to play. That's the only way you get better, is to play. You have to play the game.
That's why I tell them all-stars.
It's so funny because I think what it was around this time last year, they were doing a tryout up in Philadelphia, and they had Mark Aguirre there, and you were in the building. And it's amazing how so many people. And I also could talk to the time when I was at Temple University and I watched the referee clinic going on. It's amazing how many people just come up and want your advice. Just talk to that team. Because whether it's a referee, whether it's coach, whether it's Dawn Staley, who's one of yours, talk about that as well, your relationship with Dawn. Just talk about that with the people that you touched.
Well, I have to say this. My family and I established what we call the Parham corner in McGonigal Hall. Those seats in that corner was saved, reserved for us. So as we come in, that's our corner. Now during the time of sitting there in that corner or wherever, referees come by, stop by, talk to them because I'm assigning them to the game. Players, players all the time. We got players that get mad at our guys, our coaches, this and that. Well, we there as a senior, as which I was one of the seniors. I'm allowed to talk to them and straighten them out. I know
which we don't have enough of today.
Well, that's a lot of respect I get. One of the games that I do remember is Rasheed Wallace. And he was playing against the big kid that went to Villanova. What's the big center's name that went to Villanova back there when Rasheed was playing?
Not Larry Kettner.
Went to Villanova. Anyway, all these teams, they know each other. This is a tough high school game. Got some good referees on the game, but these guys are not letting them ref. So they come down, they arguing this and that. All right, here I go. Out the corner, out of that chair. Hold the game up.
Yeah, just like
What's
that.
wrong? Hold the game up.
Right in the
Look, we're not going to have you guys out here hurt one another over a lousy basketball game. You know, tomorrow you guys will be friends. Let's let the ref the game, play the game, and let's go home. We're not out here to see anybody get hurt. All you guys are going to be good basketball players. And they took that. They took that.
From a legend.
And the other incident that I still remember is, you guys remember Woods, Randy Woods. Randy Woods.
LaSalle University.
LaSalle,
Yep.
Great player.
Yes, sir.
He's on the team with Lyle Simmons and all those guys in the Baker League.
He went to the
right?
LA Clippers.
He comes down, great player.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, he's a very good
Yes,
player.
sir.
He comes down, and I'm sitting down there, he runs the corner and kicks the trash can over. All right, hold the game up. And I said out loud so everybody could hear, right? So I step out there, I said, Randy, we don't need that here. We will be out in the street. Now, if you want to keep playing here, you have to come back yourself. Okay, T. Okay, let's keep going.
Let's go.
Keep playing. And we never had no problem out of it.
That's all.
Man, that's what we need more of today.
I think
That's what we need more of today. We don't have enough T. Parhams. Nope.
Well, the
Not in
thing
the
is,
gyms.
I think I could get away because I was older. See, these guys were young guys. Here I am, he was 60 years old. They Randy and them 20. So they respected, you know, my age and whatnot, and like a minister of the program, right? And they expect that. Claude Gross, T. Shield, those guys, when we had a problem with a guy getting over, hey, Claude, you and T take care of them. They go over and talk to them, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. See, we didn't like, especially in our young program, throwing a guy out or a kid out the game. What we did was, Coach, we got a problem with this guy here. Set him down for a while, cool him off, and then if he get cool off, send him back in the game.
Coach,
we're not interested in a technical foul.
Coach, we want to thank you for coming on tonight. Class guy, class act.
Man,
I want you to look out there in that camera, right, and leave some last words of wisdom from Coach.
You young people out there, try to understand basketball is great, but you have other things to do in life. I'm a product of that other stuff. You have to raise a family, have a good family relation, do the right things in life. That's more important than basketball. Basketball is going to be over soon. Your basketball career will be over soon, quicker than you think. So you have to learn how to do other things. Be a productive citizen. Take care of your family and whatnot. Give them an opportunity, young kids in life. Give them an opportunity. And I'm proud that I did that in life. Gave my kids, I had 4 kids, wife, and gave them an opportunity. That's all you can do. If you did that, you feel good about yourself. There's nothing else you can do.
Well,
Give it up for Coach. Yeah! We'll be right back here on Sports Fan.
It's your boy, the Rev. Listen, the NBA Finals are over. What a wonderful series it was. But now I want to talk to you about something. That's right, I want to talk to you about Sports Fans basketball team playing this game in July 8th. You're going to see the Rev act a fool on that basketball court. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to be dunking, making fancy passes, yeah. Listen, it's all about street ballers, right? Let me ask you a question. Who is the greatest street baller you ever heard of? Doesn't matter. Because the greatest street baller of all time is me, the Rev. That's right. I'm the best all time. I'd have beat Doc. That's right. I'd have beat Will. That's right. Only person I wouldn't have beat, maybe, would have been Michael. But I probably was second best player all time. See, I just had a higher calling. God called me into the ministry. Therefore, I couldn't play basketball like I should. I've been the best NBA player all time, maybe second only to Mike. So July 8th, I want you to come out, Newark High School. Watch Sports Fans, watch the Rev. Do what I'm called to do, baby. That's right. Just dunking on people, making passes on people. New York All-Stars, you are in trouble. But I just don't want New York All-Stars. I want New Jersey, Philadelphia, D.C. Yeah, come see your boy, the Rev. Come see what I can do. Better than Magic. That's right, better than Magic. Better than Kobe. The best all time. It's your boy, the Rev. And I'm here to bring you the truth.
Sports fans, what's up? I told you I was coming down here to Delaware Subaru. I came down and I met my main man, Dave Stanton.
What's up, Dorian? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Excellent.
Listen, I see why you guys are rated #1.
Thank you,
I
man.
came down here, you guys treated me like family. I appreciate that.
Well, that's what we want to do. We want everybody to feel like family, and we want to send them home in a great car.
What kind of models do you guys offer down here?
We got the Impreza, which is our small sedan, also in a 5-door.
Nice.
We got our Crosstrek, which is our small crossover. Then we have our Legacy sedan, Outback. Everybody knows about the Outback. You also have the Forester, which is our bigger SUV. And then the WRX, our sports car. Now, the really cool thing is every car is standard all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. Now, what do you mean by all-wheel drive?
So all-wheel drive means every wheel has power going to it. And that's different than a lot of other manufacturers' all-wheel drive. Their all-wheel drive is reactionary. So something has to slip before it works. Where ours, it's already on. All power going to all 4 wheels.
That's incredible. So I guess in harsh weather conditions or something like that, all-wheel drive will probably be amazing.
Absolutely. It also reacts faster. So that split second might be the difference between you getting out of the way or hitting something.
You guys got a very good reputation. What separates you from these other Subaru dealerships that's close and nearby?
Well, one of the main things is our service department. We got a top-rated service department, and also our customer service satisfaction ratings are very high in sales, actually #1 in the area. And I get a lot of my people from service come over and buy cars just because of how great our service department is. We offer loaner cars.
Nice.
So if you buy your car here, you need a loaner car, but give it one.
When you guys are done with those loaner cars, what do you do with them?
So that's a great thing. We have a certified pre-owned vehicle, okay? Here's one right here, the Forester.
Okay.
So basically low mile,
okay?
This one's a 2016, so late model, and it comes with a 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty. It's been through a 152-point inspection, and also roadside assistance that whole time.
That's awesome, man. Listen, come down and see my guy, Dave Stanton, over here at Delaware Subaru. It's been fun, man, hanging out with you. I can appreciate that. Listen, 1717 Pennsylvania Avenue. Sports fans!
Game Changers, located on Route 40 in Newark and Elizabeth Plaza, is one of the only crab houses in the area. Now with a brand new patio for outside dining for many seafood dishes, featuring the best crab cakes in town, to shrimp, clams, oysters, crabs, you name it. Happy hours from 11 to 6 with a $5 menu. And you can get $1 colossal shrimp, $1 fried oysters, and all you can eat crabs when available. Plus, Bud and Corona Light draft specials all day long. Game Changers, come down and see us.
Sports fans!
I'm here to bring in a legend. Since the truth ain't
give
here.
it up for Rev. Hey, well, before we get going, I just want to say, hey, Rev, man, give it up for Rev.
Yes.
He's over at AI DuPont Hospital. Hey, guys on call.
Yes.
It's the real deal. You know,
Yes.
does a lot for the show, has fun with the show, but the core of that guy, man, is the real deal integrity, and I'm proud of him, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
He does it community good. But speaking of community, because it's important we get this out here, guys. I am so excited, even though I didn't make the Sports Fans TV All-Star. But you got, I listened to Coach when he's up here. I mean, that's probably one of the best guests we've ever had on this show. And I was listening to him, and you guys got to, I hope your ears were open.
Absolutely.
You got to play. You can't just watch it. You got to get out there and play the game.
Before we jump into that, earlier today I said if you came down Facebook Live and you came down tonight,
Yes, you did.
or if you was the loudest member right now, that you would win St. Louis Cardinals, Philadelphia Phillies.
St. Louis Cardinals?
Section 112, row 2.
What?
Seat number 9.
No.
Right?
Oh.
Make some noise.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's get our producer, Dab. Bring the lady up with the glasses on her head.
She's been making noise on.
Yes, she has.
Come on up.
This is what we do as sports fans.
Come on up.
This is what we do as sports fans.
Sports fans, you never know what's going to happen.
This is what we do as sports fans.
Yeah.
Can you get around there?
What's going on?
I want you to introduce the person we're going to get the tickets to. No, I'm just joking. Okay.
Since you're so loud, they'll be able to hear you.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you so loud, coming out to see the show. We give you the tickets. Go ahead.
Oh,
76
right.
game.
Turn them around. Turn them around.
Going to the ball game.
Going to the ball game.
Yeah.
All right. What's your name?
Can I pick?
What's your name?
Karen.
Karen. Okay, Karen. Thanks for coming out to the show.
Can I get a picture of you guys?
Hurry up.
When she's doing that.
Still there. Keep talking about it.
Yeah, I'm going to remind everybody we're down here at Game Changers every Monday night. You too can have an opportunity to win some tickets and other things.
Yes, sir.
We're down here being the loudest fan or whatever the
That's
case
right.
might be.
Give it up for her. Give it up for her.
Yeah. So Karen, congratulations to you.
Oh, my sister's like somebody else to take the picture. She wasn't being there.
Oh, we don't got no more tickets.
She's going to the game with her sister.
We're going to have autograph sessions after the show and stuff.
Tim, look at the picture.
Live on
Tim,
TV.
look at the picture. Oh, man. Only on sports fans. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I was giving you my best
Keep
look
that
back
energy
of my
going.
head. Well, let's talk if we can, because I started to talk about this, and it's very important because it's coming up. It's going to be July 8th,
Yes.
so it's just a few weeks away. You can still get tickets to it. It's only $10 in advance, $15 at the door. We'll probably be giving some away here up here on the show, so keep an eye on that. Get up here to the show on Monday nights. But what a day of events starting at 1 o'clock, and you guys, it's going to 6 o'clock, and that's not just a basketball game. That's so much more, you know. And you're going to have so many legends. When I say that, you got Mike here, because you guys don't ever give Mike. I got to tell Mike, you know, because he's got his shirt on there. It's the UTEP basketball, and when he played down at UTEP was the team, and
yes,
Mike was the man. And
Tim Hardaway, Antonio Davis.
Oh
man, great team.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Mike can still ball. Let me tell you something, man. We got
put that out there.
We got a league right now. We got a league that we play in. Right.
That's why I'm kind of concerned about you playing this guy.
Golf on Fridays, basketball on Sundays, right? That's what we do. And Big Mike come out there. Let me tell you something. I mean, Big Mike still packs the house from his basketball
Well, when
game.
you guys walk in, you feel like you're walking in with Will Chamberlain, don't you?
Well, he played 3 quarters.
Somebody's going to score.
He went out in the third quarter.
Little out of shape, yeah.
Allegedly. Ankle pull. But before that, I think he had 16 points, about 12 blocks, 8 rebounds.
Solid stats.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but he, you know, he went on to drafted by the Dallas Mavericks. Went on up to play Dallas a little bit, but went over to Europe. And what a career you had in Europe!
13 years over Europe.
That's right.
Yeah, with the European Championship last year, you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. But just your proudest thing that you have on.
2012 at a legend at University of Texas El Paso. It was an honor.
Right.
Had over 8,000 people in the stadium. It was good.
Yeah. And why you got a picture of Joe on your shirt? Mike was, man, I'm telling you.
Shake then.
Yeah, now you're talking about a guy that could have played on our all-star team then. You guys,
man.
you need to recruit young Mikes. Because we got on this here, guys. It's raising money. It's to benefit Best Buddies of Delaware. I'm telling you, want to come out and support it. And the fans are going to have a chance to get down on court and play a little bit.
Of everything for everybody.
Yeah.
We want to thank Auto Team Delaware. We want to thank Optimum Health Group and Best Buddies. We can't thank you guys enough. Dorian, man, thank you guys down here. Sports Fan, Rand Bison. Oh, man, VISO.
Make sure you go to VISON.io.
Bison. Oh, man, come on. And my man Mark Richardson for Good Fathers. Thank you, guys. This is going to be a great opportunity. Great opportunity for all the family.
1 o'clock p.m.
1
July
o'clock, Newark High School.
Until 6. Be sure to be out there. We'll tell you more about it until next time. Thank you for watching.
Sports Fan!